Hello, and welcome back to Last Dream World Unknown. The Tower of Pestilence. I can't remember. Have I done anything in here yet? Ooh, there's like wispy spirits or something. Is this specific to a particular party member? Fellow traveler, beware this place. I've roamed this world for decades, and I know of no place more dangerous. Above all else, fear the Reapers. Mortal men are no match for these specters of evil. Arver, master of the Upland Royal Guard. Okay. Are you a Reaper? I saw a red thing over here. What did it do? Interesting. It, like, touched me. I don't immediately see any, like, negative effects. But I'm not sure what it might have done. And what are these things? Nightcrawler. Okay. Let's try fighting a Nightcrawler. Do I think it's going to be like a boss monster or just a normal monster? Let's assume a normal monster for the moment. And just do kind of a basic type of attack. I guess I'll use an Annihilation just in case it happens to be harder. 25,000? Okay, that immediately kills it. So not a big deal. But I don't remember having been here. And there's monsters roaming around, and apparently I'm following the right wall. So let's start by doing that. Okay, it's a Tower of Pestilence, and I'm going downstairs. So I have a feeling this isn't exactly right. Okay. Something about north, south, east, and west, and there's a save state here. I guess I'm following the right wall still. Oh dear. Oh, wraiths appear around you. The wraith sucked the life out of you. I see, and it brought me back here, and presumably now I have 1 hit point? Yes. Got it. Okay, so basically, if I went north, that was bad news, so I have to pick a different direction to go, and I have to figure out which direction I need to go, and I probably start keeping a list. Let's do a heal 3. If I do 2 of those, that's probably enough hit points that I'm going to live. So north didn't work at the start, so we're going to try west at the start. West is also wrong. So it seems like south is going to be the only possible starting thing. Alright, I can do that. Let's do 2 heals. Oops, I might have done 3. And we'll try going south. Okay, and I made it south and nothing bad happened. So now, I guess we will try west. And I made it west and nothing bad happened. Alright. So let's try north. Kind of brings me to the same place as the other race, actually. So I'm going to try something different than that. Let's try west-west. No. Okay. So south-west, and then I have a feeling it's going to be south. South, west, south. Yes. Okay. And I'm also going to go ahead and save here. And I haven't been getting in other random encounters, so I'm not going to bother healing. And let me start keeping a tally of south, west, south on paper in case we need to start over. And so it looks like we're going to do another west. That one seems to work. Great. And let's try another west. That also worked. Great. And let's try another west. Sure. Okay, that one was wrong. Okay, this seems straightforward until something different happens. I'll just continue experimenting until I manage to get this right. Alright, I eventually reached some treasure chests over here. Perfect SP orb, UJP orb, and perfect SP orb. Okay, great. And from here, I wonder if I can still go east. Nope. Let's see if there's any further to travel. No, I think the whole rest of the place was dead ends, and so I think the only reason I did that was basically to get those treasure chests. So we'll go ahead and do some healing back up, and we will try going the other way in the upstairs. Still following the right wall. There's some kind of cat bear or something. Silver werewolf and a Suparna. I fought the Suparna. I can't remember if I fought the silver werewolf before or not. Let's try fire against these guys. Hurricane doesn't hurt that badly. Fire 8. That's pretty great. Hey, that rhymes. Fire 8. It's pretty great. Da, 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 da. Alright, I'm still working on trying to get to level 115 for my thief and my monk. Okay, and now there is a green thing or something, and the other one just kind of disappeared when it touched me, but made me think that horrible things were happening to me, potentially. And so... Okay, we know that this guy is easy. Let me just try macro number 1. And see if my melee guys can take him out. Oh, no. Okay. So annihilation was actually a good thing to do, potentially. Because apparently he has lots of physical defense. And he just took down the attacking power of my main melee guy. So let's try... Actually, let's try macro number 4. Let's see how ice works against him. Not all that well. Oh, but it appears that his physical defenses have disappeared? That's interesting. I don't know exactly what the story is with that. Alright, well, we got some treasure chests with ambrosia. Ooh, recipe for armored axe. And nectar. I'm glad to see another recipe. I'm hoping there are some... Oh! Did that poison me? It gave me disease or something. I see. I just got lucky when the other one hit me that it didn't give me a status effect, I think. Alright, and this time this diseased me. So I can fix that with physician. Zing, zing. Alright. Good to know. And yeah, we're still doing okay on hit points. Alright, let's try going this way. I think there was another werecat thingy over here. Yeah. Silver werewolf. Macro number 1. Alright, that was easy. Let's continue moving. Okay, I'm going to try to avoid that thing and hope it doesn't give chase. What is this thing? Some kind of flying monster. It's the Suparna. Okay, great. Macro number 1 to finish you off. Once again, easy. Getting the Suparna feathers. Alright. And more chests. Sapphire dagger. Medium AP orb. Large cottage. Can I talk to these bones? No, I cannot. Alright. Well, I think basically we did kind of the right side, we did the up side, and now we need to do the left side from coming in the front door. So let's see what's down here. I see some kind of... These look like the guys... It looks like a monster the way that it's set up. Yeah, it is a monster. Spectre. Okay. Fire usually works well against specters. Let's do some fire. Kablam! You were dead, sir. Spectre essence. Great. And who are you? You are interesting looking. You look like a Wraith or a Grim Reaper kind of thing. Grizzly Reaper. Alright, let's try fire again, sure. 9,000, that seems like that's a good start. And then the monk goes after him, and when the monk goes after you, you're pretty much dead. Unless you're the Grizzly Reaper, who apparently has tons and tons of hit points and also hits pretty hard. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if I can just finish them off melee style. Go, monk, go. Hit him for lots of hit points. I didn't notice how many hit points I'd taken off this guy originally. Evil Eye. 10,000 damage in 3 turns. Let's make sure the battle doesn't last that long. Oh, he has 1,000,000 hit points. Okay. In that case, let's do Armed Robbery. Let's do Knuckle Breaker. Let's do... he's probably holy, and so Laying of Hands would heal me and hurt him. And let's do Godlike on the monk. I think these all sound like a good strategy. 21,000, that is great. 12,000, that is also pretty good. Laying on of Hands hits him for another 4,000, that's great. I wonder what my best, like, undead attacking spell is that the White Mage has. I'm not even sure off the top of my head. Let's do a normal attack. Let's do... I think let's do Plan of Attack so that everybody's attack goes up. And let's try an Annihilation just to get a sense of what it is like. Music in the background here is also pretty cool. Annihilation's another 20,000. Okay, yeah, these are all good attacks here. That was like 30,000. That's another 15,000. Okay, now we're doing some damage. Another evil eye. So it'd be good to try to finish him off quickly. Armed robbery, attack. You can do... Let's do another healer's touch. Oops, sorry. What does I wanted to do? I wanted to do the one that... lay on of hands. It still has another cooldown. Alright, let's just do a fast heal to get a little bit of healing out there. And let's do Godlike on the Thief this time. Alright, so my characters are feeling okay. And dealing tons of damage. Alright. And I think we're about to take like 3,000 hit points. Or 10,000 hit points on the monk apparently, because the evil eye is about to land. But maybe I'll be able to finish him off somehow this time around. Let's do a lay on of hands, and let's do annihilation again. 20,000. That's going up like 35,000 or so. That's another 15,000. Yes! Alright. Great. Reaper Sickle is one of the things that he dropped. And yeah, for the most part, party's looking like they're in good shape. Let's go ahead and do a save slot. Now that we have a sense of what's going on. And up on the next floor. I usually follow the left wall rather than the right wall, and so I'm going to switch to following the left wall, so it's easier for me to remember, and I failed to look over here to see if there was anything there. There is not. Okay, here's another bad guy. Sure, we'll fight you. It's more silver werewolves. They were trivial to dispatch. So let's continue. I can't continue going this way. Okay, so that was a dead end. So we'll follow the left wall back and see where it brings us down this way. Oh, it's another... Are you the Grizzly Reaper again? Yes, okay. So you're a tough enemy, but we know how to fight them, and so I'll just work my way through this. Alright, managed to destroy that guy pretty straightforwardly. And... Ooh! He's still there walking around. Were there two of them, just like one on top of the other? I guess there must have been. That's kind of weird. Alright, I defeated him and he's still there, and he just keeps coming back. So I guess I just have to kind of run past him in the future. Right, and I can't escape from this battle either. Okay, interesting. Alright, I killed him again, and this time I'm going to try to immediately run down and away once I get out of the battle screen here. Okay, beware the Reapers. Yeah, okay, so you just have to run past them, apparently. And we get a great magic potion, a large cottage, and a great potion, and it occurs to me I'm kind of low on hit points and different things, so let me fix that up really quick. Alright, so continuing along, I want to avoid that guy because he's just going to try to poison me or something. You don't look so bad. What are you again? Specters. Yeah, not a problem. I seem to recall that Fire 8 works really well on these guys. Looks like it killed one, and the other can die to the monk. Alright, that's fantastic. So we can keep on moving. And we're following the left wall at this point. I see. Okay, so there's where I couldn't get before. There's the Reapers that we're trying to avoid. Although if I wanted to, I didn't notice how much experience I was getting from them. It seems like you could choose to use the Reapers as like an enemy to farm if you just wanted to do kind of like experience farming. So that is something worth considering. Right now my brain's just kind of on autopilot following the left wall inside of here. And I remember from the lore the Tower of Pestilence was something that the goblins built a long time ago as kind of like their pagan gods or something, and then it ended up kind of causing the blight across the whole half of this continent. Ugbar Drifter, okay. I got a recipe for a whip, I think, there. And so basically we're getting a lot of extra kind of achievements for percentages for opening chests in this dungeon, just like we did in the last one when we finished off the kind of like abandoned military outpost or whatever it was. Okay, that's another silver werewolf. These guys are also straightforward to deal with. And so I kind of remember that from the lore, but I'm not sure what to expect. Like, I presume we'll climb to the top of the tower somehow. I'm not sure. Okay, there is a staircase there. Before I go there, I think this is about to dead end up here, and so I just want to go ahead and see if there were treasure chests at the end of the dead end and go ahead and grab them. I don't remember... I think Thunder works against Suparna. Let's try that out really quick. These guys actually have good preemption. to get in front of my guys hitting. Yeah, Thunder worked okay. The monk can finish him off, so that's fine. And we're getting close to level 115. Okay, there isn't anything here. It was just those guys to kill. Fair enough. Let's go upstairs and see where we are. This looks kind of similar to where we walked in. Oops, in terms of layout. Alright, these guys should die to the fire. Ooh, none of them died. One of them died. That might be enough. Come on, thief. Hit before the werewolf does. Hooray! Alright. And, okay, but it is a different layout, and there's a Reaper. Crap. Okay, so the Reaper's going to take a while to finish off. So something I'm curious about. After doing Bloodlust, Plan of Attack, and Godlike on the monk, he was hitting for like 50,000 hit points. I'm curious. I have a bunch of tonics that I never use. I think some of them give me extra crit or accuracy. There's accuracy, Eagle Eye. Crit. That's the one I'm really curious about. If I put crit on the monk, I want to see how hard he hits after that, just with a basic attack. And let's also go ahead and bless the monk, just for kind of maximum whatevers. And direct hit would actually help a tiny bit too. But basically, I'm curious to see. Okay, so right now he's hitting 10 times in the 4,000s. I just upped his crit with one of these crazy tonics. And so now, and I also blessed him, so unfortunately we have a little bit of confound here. But I want to see now how much he hits for, and you can use Osmosis in the meantime to gain some magic points back. He's in the upper 5,000s and occasionally a 6,000. Okay, so that little bit of crit is not doing a tremendous amount. Yeah, I'm basically just using the monk as the carry in this fight, now that I've done it a few times. Yeah. Alright, well, I've got a sense of what's going on. Ooh, Sorcerer's Imbue made the monk hit for like 8,000. So that's a good one. I need to remember that. That's another thing the Black Mage can cast in order to buff him. And that was totally worth it. Okay, and also when I get out of this battle, I need to be ready to run. I think I was headed downwards. Let's hope I'm remembering that correctly. Run, 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 run. Oh, it actually killed him off this time. Is that the way I meant to go? No, I'd been coming up, and so I'm actually trying to go to the left. Alright, and there is the thing I want to avoid, because it'll just poison me or something. And this is... It's not really a maze, necessarily, but it's definitely kind of weird tunnels. Alright, some more easy monsters, and we're getting really close to level 115, and I don't remember what was available at level 115. I just remember there were new skills and I wanted them. So I'm excited about getting close to that particular goal, because I think it will be enjoyable. Reduced intelligence. Okay, that's a bummer. Osmosis didn't work as well there. Come on, thief, finish him off. Kablam! Hooray! 98%. The thief getting up to level 115. So is this just going to spiral inwards over here, probably? Oh, there's a bunch of treasure chests. Okay, now I really want to get there. Sure, let's do Fire 8. That killed everybody. Hooray! And the thief leveled up. Okay, let's take a look at level up on the thief. No, not level up. I want to look at skills on the thief. Learn skills. Throat Slit. 500% normal attack and a steal. Chance to instantly kill an enemy. Yes, please. I would like to learn that. And I believe he had an empty skill slot, and so I think that is gone in the bottom right. Yes, Throat Slit. 500% as opposed to Armed Robbery is only 400%. So that is a cool new skill that the thief has learned. And then the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to look at whatever he gets at level 125. Fast attack. Character always attacks first. Don't know that I'm necessarily interested in that anytime soon. And so I was considering Putting on like the forgetful ring so that he no longer earns experience, so everyone else will have level up first. I think I might actually try that out, although it's going to require taking off one of these other rings. This will reduce his defense significantly, but I just want to try it out. It reduces experience gain to 0. I presume the experience will go to the other characters. I'm going to see if there's any easy way that I can tell if that's actually working the way that I'm expecting or hoping that it might. Looks like we need to get past another Reaper over here. Let me go ahead and save. And the best way to get past him is to run by like that. Haha, cool. Nectar, Great SP Orb, Resurrection Elixir, Ambrosia, Recipe for a Cloak, okay, and a Medium AP Orb. Alright, can I run past this guy again? Zing! Haha! Never saw it coming. Cool. Alright, I guess that's this whole side. So now heading to the other side, let's go ahead and try out defeating monsters while the thief is wearing that ring. And try to get a sense of if things are working the way I expect. Oops, I pressed the button to go past that. Okay, the monk just leveled up. I remember the monk had something good in terms of a new skill he could learn at level 115. Learn skills. Aligning chakras, it says... Oh, it requires something else that I haven't learned yet, apparently. What have I forgotten to learn? Virtuous Soul requires defense up something? Nirvana. Okay. So that's a skill that I don't care to use. Then Virtuous Soul is a passive. Oh! Heals per step. Wow. Why did I never do this before? Okay, let's do that. And then Aligning Chakras. Immune to all status effects and negative debuffs. Yes! That's the one I really wanted. Okay, immune to status effects. And it's a passive, so there's nothing to equip there. And then at level 125, regen, that would actually be worth getting, so I don't mind if he continues leveling up. So I'm not going to put a Forgetful Ring on him. But I am now going to check out his equipment to see if there's anything that he is wearing that prevents status effects. There is not. Okay, because he doesn't need that anymore. Cool. Alright, that was very cool. Let's continue to follow the left wall and work our way down here. I see another Reaper that left. Oops, darn it. I got zombified. No problem. I can perform an exorcism in order to cure zombification, just like that. So that's not a big deal. And we'll continue to follow the left wall and find... Oh, I see. The stairs up. Okay, so this tower. We continue to climb the tower up here. The Reaper. Okay, run, 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 run. Hopefully he won't continue chasing me. This guy can chase me, though. That's not a problem. All right. Fire 8. It's going to destroy everybody, which is pretty awesome. And... yeah, there isn't an easy way for me to tell if the experience is being allocated to other characters the way that I expect it is. I'll probably go and read about that in like the game guide for this game that explains all the mechanics, just to make sure I'm not like wasting experience by using the Forgetful Ring. Okay, we're following the left wall, and we're avoiding the Reaper. Oh, run, run, run. I didn't realize there was a rock there. I almost tripped over it. Uh-oh. Hope the Reaper didn't follow me over here. He's still running around. Quit it. Okay, I'm not following the left wall right here, but I saw the chests, and I just wanted to get them. Alright. Lots of orbs. Hyper Remedy. Massive SP Orb. Alright. Lots and lots of consumable items that I almost never use. But I'm still happy to have them, because they'll increase my completion percentage in terms of all the chests I've opened. And another easy battle. Alright, this way up here is blocked off. So I just have to continue going this way. We're following the left wall. We're running from the Reaper. Don't come up here, Reaper. You're bad news. Now I have to imagine that this one, if I kill him, we'll be done with him. Alright, so I'm going to... let's go ahead and use Bloodlust on you. We're going to use Bloodlust on you. We're going to do Plan of Attack. We're going to do Godlike on the monk. And then in round 2, the white mage will cast Blessed, and the black mage will cast Sorcerer Imbue, or whatever it was. And then the monk should hit super duper 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 hard, and should be able to finish off the Reaper relatively straightforwardly. Ouch! That's not very nice. I guess instead of doing Blessed, let me go ahead and do a Fast Life on the Thief to get him back. But let's still do the Sorceress Imbue on the monk. Alright, Thief is back. Sorceress Imbue. Let's see how hard the monk can hit. Yeah, 7,000 apiece. And he got at least 8 shots off there. So, like, on the order of 60,000 already. And I think at this point now, I can just kind of macro this out and let the monk take him down. Alright, defeated him. And he did disappear. Good. I was pretty sure he had to disappear, because otherwise I would be kind of trapped in this area. Sapphire gloves and sapphire boots. Alright, very nice. Continuing to follow the left wall. We'll head over this way. We'll avoid that thing. That'll probably just give me status effects. But not the monk. The monk is immune. Haha! Alright, another easy battle. Alright, the white mage just leveled up to level 115. So let's check out what skill she can learn, assuming that she can. Something called Well of Life. Max hit points plus 100% for allies for battle. Heals 500 hit points for 5 turns. That sounds pretty cool. How does that compare to inflation? I'm curious to know. And what is the next one? Heavenly Purification. Move all status effects and debuffs from the party. Yeah. That's not super important. But I'm not sure that she could wear a different ring right now and still survive. Let's see, what does she have? She has the Ancient Ring. That's for status effects. None of these do? Okay, that prevents against bleeding states. Yeah. She has other things against some other status effects, and so I think I could take off the Ancient Ring. So I'm going to put the Forgetful Ring on her as well. And see if I can tell if the Black Mage is leveling up faster now. And then... we also need to equip that new skill. So in her skill slots, inflation, I see, that was hit points and magic points, and it's 150%. Bubble is hit points for 100%, and I never use that one anymore, so let's put Well of Life there. Yeah, because Well of Life is strictly better. It just costs more magic points, and that's fine, because I have plenty of magic points. Alright, feeling good about our overall strategy here. Hey, crazy silver cat or whatever you are. And I haven't been paying enough attention to the experience numbers. I've had this exact fight before, but I didn't pay attention to the experience numbers before to be able to just test it in-game. So like I said, I'll just read afterwards. But I presume that if 2 people aren't earning the experience, the other 2 people are earning twice as much experience, because that would just make sense. Otherwise, why even bother to have the Forgetful Ring as... like a thing that exists, in my opinion, would be... Okay, there's the Reaper, and I think it's just the wall behind him down here, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is just like a trap. Don't go down here. Nothing good down here. And so, let's continue following the left wall up this way. I see. That's eventually going to bring us to the staircase. Oh, and it actually goes in a loop down here. The staircase is there... have I done everything here yet? I have not. I'm going to come back to the staircase and just see if there's... Okay, there's another Reaper. Avoid him. Was there a staircase back down? No, that must be where I came up, I guess. I'm a little turned around. Basically, I'd like to finish this floor before I go up to the next one, but I'm also afraid about getting lost and turned around, and so those 2 things are kind of in conflict right now. It does seem like the Black Mage's experience is going up pretty quickly. Okay, that's blocked off, and up there is also blocked off, so I can't really go anywhere there anyway. So I guess we'll try going up that staircase. I think I've still only maybe done like half this floor. But let's just go ahead and take the staircase while I still remember where it is. It is right up here. Da-da-da-da! Alright, and let's also do another save state since we haven't done that in a while. And I guess I'll do following the left wall. Okay, there's Reaper over here to run past, but it's actually worth it, because I can see that there's treasure chests over here. Ultra Wall Tonic and Ultra Ward Tonic. Alright, great. And now he seems to have gotten kind of pacified, so I can run past him again and hopefully lose him. Oh! There must have been one of those green guys there and I didn't notice, and it looks like the Thief has become diseased and the White Mage has become diseased, I think. Is what I see. So we'll go ahead and make sure that we heal them out of battle after this. And my Thief somehow lost all of his magic points as well. I'm not sure exactly how that happened. You can always use Mana Sacrifice from the Black Mage as a way to fix that. And yeah, because then the Mana Sacrifice basically kind of gets offset. If I do number 1, he'll do Osmosis, and that's a good way to get a bunch of magic points back. And so effectively the Black Mage kind of like never runs out of magic by using that technique occasionally. Alright. And yeah, somehow I didn't pay attention to the beginning of this battle, but somehow it didn't go very well for me. Okay, you're almost dead. You can finish you off, and then you guys can just guard. I was too busy talking and not paying enough attention to what was happening in the battle and why it was taking longer than usual. Yeah, I definitely think my experience is going up faster now in these other two characters. Okay, there's a Reaper I need to get past. Phew! I did it! Hooray! Oh, there's another staircase up. Gosh darn it. I'm kind of barely into this level, but I'm going to continue following the left wall and go ahead and take it back up, and then maybe I'll try to follow the left wall on the way back down as well. Just so that I can keep track of where I've been. Because so far there actually has been some loot that's at least a little bit interesting in this place. And I'm also just enjoying getting the level ups and trying to work my way towards more skills and grinding and whatever. Okay, more bad guys to try to get past. Yep. Okay, oops, that's dead end over here. Let's run this way. Run and run. Okay, great. And I'm going to continue just going upstairs, even though I've missed a lot that's on this floor. Ooh, that's unfortunate. With my Black Mage Silence, that's really going to lengthen this attack now. Viral infection does disease, okay. Contagion, probably tried to do disease or poison or something. Okay, so let's see, you can attack, let's have you attack the Suparna, let's have you take out one of the Nightcrawlers, and you're silenced. I guess I'm gonna need to use an item to unsilence you. So let's use... What is it that unsilences someone? I guess just normal remedy would work. Where's my remedy potions? Hello, remedy. There we go. And you'll just have to guard for the moment. I guess I forget. I think there might be a cleanse thing that the monk could cast. That would also be a way to get rid of silence on the White Mage so that she could cure everybody else, but it works just as well doing it the way that I'm doing. Okay, you can attack him, you can attack him. You can now cast Panacea, which I think will get rid of these other silent states. Unless you get silenced again, in which case you will not. Alright, so this battle is not particularly threatening, but it definitely was a little bit annoying. Okay, let me heal back up. Killed the Reaper, and we get an AP Orb, an Ambrosia, and a Nectar. More treasure. We have a recipe for a Primordial Robe, a Master's Hat, and Immaculate Armor. Those actually sound pretty good. I'm looking forward to checking out Synthesis now, because that actually sounds like stuff that I will be happy to have gotten. Oops, another Reaper. Oh well. More treasure. Large AP Orb. Clandestine Ring. Sapphire Cloak. And a Sapphire Hat. Alright. Alright, still don't think I covered everything on this floor, but I've reached another staircase up, and so we'll go up to the next floor. And let's also do another save slots. I'm not sure how big this place is, but it's bigger than I expected so far. Quite large, the Tower of Pestilence. What were the goblins thinking? Another Grizzly Reaper, alright. More treasures. Great Magic Potion. Ultra Blitz Tonic. And a Great Potion. I think I've been playing in this tower for like an hour and a half now, I don't expect it's turned into that much footage yet because mostly kind of boring battles being edited out. But I have a feeling that we're not going to complete this entire tower in one episode the way that things are going so far. So just to set expectations, okay, I'm following the left wall, so I'm going this way now. And alright, I don't mind fighting you if you happen to catch up to me, because you'll probably be an easy battle that'll help me grind out some more experience. Ooh, did someone get silenced there? No, it looks like they tried and failed to silence everybody. Okay, that makes me happy. Ooh, but they reduced my intelligence, and as a result, I was not able to hit very hard with fire too, and so it's going to take more rounds of combat to win this battle. Alright, well that's at least kind of like interesting and different in order to mix things up. But I'm definitely getting close to needing a break here. Okay, so you could kill you. You could kill you. And I wouldn't mind getting a heal off at this point. And you can do an osmosis because you could use the magic points. Yeah, I don't know. I assume there'll be like some kind of final boss at the end of this Tower of Pestilence or something, and maybe some kind of really cool item, but there have been a few useful items along the way. It has been something different to do, and it has been an opportunity to grind, and we've gotten a few new really awesome skills for a few of our guys, and so I'm not unhappy having done it, but it's just really taking a while, and so I'll probably break this up into an episode shortly. More treasure, recipe for devouring sword, UJP orb, and Warlock Ring. Okay, I'm happy especially to have another recipe. Perfect Elixir, Phoenix Ashes, and another Reaper. And I think probably this is where I'm going to go ahead and just call it an episode here for today. I hope as always that you guys are having a great day. I will see you again soon for more Last Stream World Unknown, where we will try to finish off the Tower of Pestilence and see if there's any incredible boss battle at the end of this place. Hope you guys are having a great day. Bye-bye.